Hey everyone. All right, so I had a message on Twitter to give my thoughts on data science. Data science. You heard that right. And quality control. So, data science is something that a lot of folks may not be familiar with because it's not something that folks really talk about that much, at least not so much in my world, maybe other sectors, possibly. But data science is out there. Now, let me lead up to data science. Last week I did a video on data is power, and it is because without knowing uh, your situation, you're blind. You have no idea what's going on. So data allows you to see what's going on right now, and it gives you an opportunity to see what you can do in the future. So opportunity to improve, opportunity to expand, right? If you don't have that information, you'll have no idea truly that you can or you should, right? So data is power. Data is important. So data is everywhere. Now, depending on the size of your company, you may have a bunch of different systems that you are utilizing, and each of these may contain a ton of information. So, if you've ever heard of it, garbage in, garbage out, right? So, if you have a lot of data that makes no sense, it won't give you good reports normally, right? So, it's important that out of all this big data that you got out there, all this, tons of information from all these different sources, that you are tracking that data that is important, that you need, that's vital to know about, to keep track of the health of the business in the varying ways, because quality is only one aspect of a company. You also have safety and finance and a whole bunch of other things out there that you want to keep track of, right? So data quality is important because it gives you the first step in knowledge and wisdom as a business. So once you have all that information, you'll you'll then be able to know what's the next step I can take. Now, data science is interesting because there are data scientist positions out there. Um, they're the ones responsible, oftentimes in certain companies, that kind of takes all that information and puts it into something that's usable. Now, talking a bit about technology, I don't know if that position is going to be around in the future or not, to be honest. There's a lot of talk right now of AI taking over a lot of jobs out there, and that may be true in the future. I don't think it's quite there yet. But using AI, using machine learning, using bots are all ways that you can automate and improve your systems, customer service, and tracking of information. Okay, so you can program bots to do certain things that can help you out, help out customers, remove the human interface, so to speak, which isn't always good. I know oftentimes, we want to talk with people, not a machine, but there may be times where it saves the company time and resources. That person that normally does something here can go do something over there because I've got a bot doing this less vital task, right? So incorporating technology into how we are handling data information is going to become more important in the future. It may take out some of the human element, but we still need people to look at the end product. Now, from a quality standpoint, from either quality assurance or quality control, data science, and all these different ways of automating and using technology is important because it, if done correctly, and a business has the capability, will give you a lot of information when you need it. So if you have a bunch of machines on the floor that is doing X, Y, and Z for you, it may be spitting out data on a regular basis as whatever you're doing goes through those machines. So you can see what's going on from a quality assurance, quality control standpoint. It'll give you the information so you can see through the flow, I got an issue here, or we're good. It'll spit out information, as often as you need it to. So data, again, is important. It's vital to the success of a company, but it's only as good as the data itself and the personnel, the individuals that are utilizing it. So whatever you are collecting and presenting as this is what we do, folks have to be able to understand it. So if you're in a role where you are responsible for that, you have to remember your audience. Are these folks going to understand what I'm trying to tell them, what this information is trying to tell them? Because if not, it's useless. It won't help. So that data has to be aligned to the goals of the business, what the customer client needs, but also for what the employees can understand, decipher, and just overall understand, and sometimes even improve upon. But if you have no clue, you have no clue. You won't be able to give any opinions, any thoughts, because you have no idea what the heck you're looking at. So I just want to put that out there because it was a question brought to me. It's an interesting one, and I see technology playing a bigger part in what businesses do and what quality does going forward in the future. All right? So more to follow.